What's your favorite video game?
Oh man, I think my favorite is Quake, but I played the fuck out of Mario 64.
Mario 64 is my personal favorite. If you play it so much, you must be speedrunning or playing ROM hacks, right?
Dude, have you seen these Super Mario 64 ROM hacks? They're insane. I didn't think you would know much about Mario 64. I learned the 16-star speedrun, but I've played through all the classic ROM hacks.
You ever play Star Road?
Hell yeah, I've played Star Road. I 100%ed that shit back in 2014.
I quite enjoyed Star Road. It is very impressive for a game that came out in 2011. I did find the Hidden Palace to be incredibly tedious and bothersome. I think overall the game would have been better without it.
Is the Hidden Palace too hard for you, Jordan?
It was difficult. I would argue that the Hidden Palace level goes against the whole concept and theory of Star Road. Star Road was inspired by the Star World and the 5-star roads that lead to it in Super Mario World. The Star World was a lot of fun, and the difficulty was increased, but to a reasonable point. Star Road is just like a bunch of bonus levels for Mario 64, all with increased difficulty. The difficulty on Star Road is almost perfect, and I think that's why people enjoy it so much. The Hidden Palace ruined an almost perfect difficulty curve to the game.
Alright, seems like a skill issue, but I get where you're coming from. It took me a while my first time too. I think Star Road is probably my favorite hack. What about you?
You ever played Serene Fusion?
No, what's that?
Oh, Joe, you're missing out. It's the highest rated hack on romhacking.com. And it's a collaboration between over 16 people.
When did it come out? I'm surprised I never heard of it.
It just came out a couple months ago. It's absolutely spectacular.
Oh, that's why I never heard of it. The last Mario 64 hack I played was SM64 Through the Ages by Kays. I had to quit because I was playing 5 hours a day, like out of nowhere. All of a sudden, I was playing 5 hours a day. I was coming home late for dinner. Yeah. I was ending podcasts early and jumping on the video games and playing. I get obsessed with things, and I have to recognize what that is.
Well, video game addiction is a real problem that affects many young people today. It's not just a matter of playing games for a few hours here and there, but rather a serious addiction that can have negative consequences on one's mental and physical health.
Yeah, I completely agree.
You know, it's interesting to think about the cultural significance of these Super Mario 64 ROM hacks.
Really? How so?
Well, first of all, it shows the power of human creativity and the desire to modify and improve upon existing works. It's a natural human tendency to want to tinker with things and make them better. And these ROM hacks are a perfect example of that.
That's a good point. Do you think there's any deeper meaning to these modifications?
Absolutely. These hacks show the power of archetypes and the human need for new challenges and experiences. By creating new levels and characters within the context of Super Mario 64, these programmers are tapping into deeply ingrained archetypes and providing a new, fresh experience for players.